Have you ever had a doctor that you could talk to about your kratom use, or are they mostly just dismissive?
Yeah, I talked to two different doctors about it, and they were actually both, they didn't really give me a rough time or anything like that.
Yeah.
I feel like every time I talk to them, I end up educating them on kratom, right?
Yeah.
One doctor where I mentioned to her that I was taking it or something like that, and she was like, "Oh, okay." And then she was like, "But you got to be careful because some of the stuff's adulterated or it's got these crazy high concentrations." And I'm like, "You are talking about liquid extracts," and at the time, that's not what I was taking, right? And I also, if you do your research, it's not that hard to find out which brands have been. There's one study that looks exactly at that about the adulteration, and they name the brands, right?
Yeah.
And so it's, if you're not taking those, if you're getting them from a reliable vendor, you're probably, okay. And then the other doctor I mentioned it to, she was just like, "Oh yeah, kratom can be effective for pain." So they were pretty cool about it. But I have also had doctors in the past where I would never said anything. I think you got to know the doctor well before you bring that type of stuff up.
Yeah.
Also, at the same time, I'm out here in like decriminalization land, right, where kratom's probably like the least of anybody's worries.
Yeah.
Right now. But I mean, I think it's always good, if assuming you have a doctor that you trust, to let them know. Although at the same time, it's not like they're not going to know more than you, most likely.
Yeah. Yeah, really.
So it's not like they're going to know, "Oh yeah, like, kratom has a drug interaction with X, Y, and Z," because it hasn't been studied. It's like anything. You have to trust the doctor, and it's probably better to tell them than to not tell them. But at the same time, if they don't think it's like super great, but they don't really have a reason to say that, it's just like what they heard, then I would take that with a grain of salt.